I asked the goddess Sekhmet, how did the new discoveries under the Great Pyramid unlock ascension energies? Let us talk about what is this energetic that is available. Most of it is an amplifier. You see, the pyramid as itself is a great awakening machine because you have found out that, what is it? Massive tunnels go underneath and they go to special rooms.
Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Becoming Awesome with Peter D, channeling the Egyptian goddess Sekhmet.
Hey, you beautiful souls. I'm really excited to be able to channel the Egyptian lion goddess Sekhmet to talk about all the new discoveries, the amazing things that have been found under the Great Pyramids in Egypt. Here we go. Let's find out how this is going to affect our ascension. Dear children, again, we do not mean you are children in the sense that you are little, but we mean the sense of we are a mother and we love you. Yes, we were here during your seeding. We were here during the time your great pyramids were built. We have watched you grow into the amazing race humanity that you are. Of course, give us this moment, please, to just dote like a fawning mother, because this is the love we feel for you. Please let that come to you. And yes, it is very exciting that you have gone far enough in your technology advances to see, to understand there is so much more than you previously knew. Your special abilities that were unlocked, what did you call it? We are trying to translate this. The satellites with their radar that were able to go underground and draw pictures of what is underneath the Great Pyramid. This is a beautiful revelation to you. Yes, this is a sign of how far you've advanced that you can actually see what is going on. You see, for how many millennium have you sat there blind to the fact that the pyramids were right there in front of your eyes? You could see them. You could not explain them. You had no way of knowing how they were built, so you would try guessing, but you would deny over and over that there was more than meets the eye. Your governments, even the one in Egypt, has military troops around all their sacred sites, and their tour directors only give you one story. So it's just become common. Oh, we don't know how that is, but hey, it's something, but it's old, so what? The fact that you're going now getting more proof that is even more undeniable is a sign of your growth. The question is not what is this going to do for you, it is what are you going to do with your new awareness? Are you going to allow yourself to see more and to know more because you have found out that, what is it? Massive tunnels go underneath and they go to special rooms. Now, you're dying to find out what is there, and we will tell you some, but we cannot tell you all, because if we did, you would put you back in the child mode and you would not have the discovery of knowing and learning for yourself. Therefore, you would just treat us as all-knowing and you would stay as little children, and this would really work against your ascension. But we will drop a few clues because some of you have speculated this already, and so we can affirm more of what you imagine is possible. The biggest thing is to understand that now you're going to have a new set of narratives and stories come forward. Governments will either continue to lie to you because they have done that for how long, and then they will create new lies to cover up their old lies, and it's always the cover up that gets them caught, and then they'll just kind of go whoops and expect you to forgive them. And that's just how it has been. So it's up to you what you do with all this. First of all, know that most of the narratives you will hear will be incorrect and watered down. You're going to have to reach deeper into your connection to Source, your ability to discern truth, to review remotely, to know the truth. We are going to help you with this with an activation at the end of this presentation. We hope you will stay there for it. So, that is the first thing. Understand you're going to get more of the same old about this, and then try to dismiss it. How did your mass media treat crop circles? Oh, it was a hoax. Dispel it. Oh, we ran the story. We don't have to report on this anymore. It is up to you whether or not you choose to make this integral in your life and your future. And you know that the powers that are trying to desperately hold control just were dealt another big blow, but they're going to continue doing what they're doing. Are you going to continue playing the game? When is it going to be revealed? Or are you going to upgrade your consciousness and yourself so that you can get the realization and the revelation and the knowledge and spread it forward? It's another milestone. It's another test. You've graduated out of kindergarten. Now you're at the place where you're seeing there's more than you imagine. What are you going to do with it? Now, that is the first thing we wish to tell you. The next thing is Peter has asked the question, how does this change your ascension? And energetically, it really doesn't. You see, those energies have been there the whole time. They've been activating the whole time. They've been emanating the whole time. What changes is your ability to receive them. Yes, because you have awareness and focus, you can receive more. That is what the big revelation is. Not that these things change you, but now you have more impetus to allow the energy that has been there to come to you. We give you the example of this channel, Peter. His skills took off immensely when several years ago he went on a tour through sacred sites in my lands that I lived before Egypt. He had a teacher who told him, every sacred site you go to, before you enter, command that you be downloaded with the information there. And even if you don't get it all, that it be placed in you in an activation stasis place so that over time it will unfold. Now, it's not a matter of you command, give this to me. It is not that. But as you speak, so you create. Oh, yes, we're going to indulge Peter now. His favorite movie growing up was The Ten Commandments, and the Yul Brynner character who played the Pharaoh would say, thus it is spoken, thus it shall be done. So we've indulged him by giving you this memory. Now, but there is truth to that. When you speak it, you empower it. So, you can go to these sacred sites and you ask, but whenever you ask, you always give the energy of asking. You don't have to command if you find that word offensive, but you allow, and you know for certainty that the energy there is going to be given to you. This is how you take advantage of the energies, and this then facilitates your growth. And this was one of the beautiful things he learned, his wife learned, and why they're able to create these beautiful messages for you, because they've allowed this after commanding, thus it is so. Now you are given all these beautiful, beautiful upgrades to your awareness of what exists under the pyramids. Can you command that much more to come to you? Because it is not just some mystical force. You can see the makings of a machine. You understand this. You know of ley lines. You know of being above aquifers. You know of points and nodes, your energy nulls and nodes on the planet, the chakras of the planet. You know of all this. But you did not stop to think that there could be technology to access it all. One of Peter's beautiful teachers was the entity Ramtha. And the Ram was quite funny, from our perspective, in that he would say, never rely on technology. Always figure out how to do it on your own. And this is true. You can. You don't need any machines. You don't need any technology. You are the technology. You are the machine. You can create as you choose in most magnificent ways. However, there's nothing wrong with using technology to assist your consciousness or consciousness to assist your technology. Yes, consciousness-assisted technology, technology-assisted consciousness. So, can you allow yourself to feel the energies of the great works that are below the pyramid and let that come into you to assist you to grow even more? Yes, absolutely. And that is the opportunity that has been presented. First of all, The milestone is you've discovered this, which means your consciousness as a whole has risen above just, oh, I see it with this big thing of my eyes, but I'm going to disbelieve it. You've got curiosity. Your consciousness grew by exploring it. Now, can you explore what it does and what it offers you? That is your next leap in growth, and it is available to you. Yes. Now, let us talk about what is this energetic that is available. Most of it is an amplifier. You see, the pyramid as itself is a great awakening machine. It was always designed to send energy out through your dark times, through your Iron Age, your Satya Yuga, as it's called in one tradition, of darkness, so that humanity would not be totally extinguished. It did that quite beautifully. But it wasn't just sending these energies out. It was amplifying what is available to you. You are now in a new phase. You understand your solar system, your galaxy wobbles. And the wobble is lining you closer to the sacred central sun. This is why the energetics are so strong and all the portals and openings are so much more powerful. Now that means the amplification is going to be greater. So will you allow the new energies in? And you do this very simply by using your consciousness to connect to whatever you see or vision the Great Pyramids are. You've seen some beautiful graphics that have been presented by the researchers, and they are being copied into this transmission. At least they will be instructed to be copied into this transmission, so that you can have an imagination place, a place to hang your hat, so to speak. So as you see this and start to imagine it, connect with what is there. Use your esoteric awareness, your feeling abilities, your remote viewing abilities, your oneness abilities. Yes, you can be in one with sacred places, not just other people. Yes, you can connect there. Connect, then ask and allow. Then the amplification will be even greater. So the next time you have a portal, especially the Lion's portal, which we love, which comes in your August of your year, next time you have a portal, any of the portals, it will be stronger because it'll be amplified by the great works of the machine because you are aware of it and connected to it. So this is how the upgrade goes even faster. You've climbed high enough to have this great assist from technology. Now allow and use the technology, which is mostly being aware of it, and then connecting your consciousness to it, whether it's a command or just merging with. Either way, it's going to work. We highly recommend you move past the asking. If you keep asking, you're going to keep getting questions, right? You don't get answers when you ask. The universe is the law of attraction is true. You get more asking. Okay? So that's why you acknowledge it is done. It is given. You have received. And you will grow stronger. Now, let us speak of some of the specifics of it. Peter has the ability to connect with us and jointly merge consciousness so that we can explore together and he can see some of what's down there. And he says to us, this basically feels a lot like the energy of what people talk about when they say medbeds. And we want to give you a yes to that energetic feel, although we do not want to say this is medbed technology as you know it. First of all, you know in all the great temples in Egypt, there are many healing rooms, sound healing, aroma healing, all kinds of energetic healings that you're not even aware of yet. And you can see the writings on the walls because we worked with the humanity at that time. They inscribed it. You have records of it. Many of you have used aromatherapy and sound therapies quite beautifully for so long. Our beautiful sisters, the Hathors, were also with us in Egypt, and they are known for their sound energetic healing transmissions. So you're quite aware of this. This has all been what you would call medbed. Right? You are now getting to the point of technology where you can generate fields. You see that in what you call your EE systems and your other field generators that you can be in, and things get nicer. What you do not yet understand is it's not a thing unto itself. You must have your consciousness there to work with it. Otherwise, you're just in a nice field and it feels nice. And as this channel tells you, is your unconscious beliefs that are 1,000 times more powerful with the law of attraction. This is why this energy was so slow and these devices were so slow to come to the planet. If we just gave you all this technology and energy, not that we give it, you have the ability to create it, but if it was assisted by us, you would just unconsciously create, what did you call it in your old TV movies, or monsters from the id? Yes, you would just have all your unconscious fears and beliefs created around you, and then it would be quite terrible. So you need enough consciousness to use this. Part of that consciousness is understanding that you are no longer children, and therefore you do not just ask. You see, part of what the mythology of the medbed is, as you understand it in your popular culture, is you lie down and boom, you're transformed. Everything, you're young and you're healthy. Now, this is quite possible and available. However, it won't stick unless you make the consciousness transformations. And if you just sit there and say, oh, well, I want a machine to do this all for me, then you totally run against why you chose to incarnate on the planet Earth, to have the experience, to grow, so you can have the wisdom. The wisdom is not, oh, there's a machine that can fix me, so I may as well let the machine do what it's going to do. No, the wisdom is, I am a powerful creator being and I can do this. Now, yes, it's nice to get these assists and these helps, but it is my consciousness that is fueling this. So the whole thing is, are you going to be a child? Mommy, put a Band-Aid on, I am hurt, which you are happy to do. But then you stay a child. Or, Mommy, I'm growing up and I'm being a doctor now. Yes, first you play at it, but then you be it. And so, yes, you're going to get amazing healing technologies, which are already being discovered. You don't need to find them in the bottom of the pyramid here. But you will get more information as you understand it. The key is, are you going to allow this understanding? First, you have to bring it into yourself. Then you have to grow in your consciousness to understand, yes, I am the creator being that is causal here, and hence I can interact with this energy and technology and get these results. And that is the healing you look for. Anything else is just keeping you small. And this is why those that retain power understand that they cannot stop the tide, so they're slowing it down. So they will be releasing this in little bits and pieces to you. And what are you going to do with it? Oh, fix me, great. And then give your allegiance and your life and your will and your control away, either consciously to those who gave you the gift, or unconsciously as, oh, I can't do this, I'm weak, I need this help. And continue to live through your victimhood. These are the lessons that are next to be learned. This is why things are metered down and come at the pace they come. And it all comes back to, what are you willing to allow? And it doesn't matter whether it was from the pyramids or from your star brothers and sisters. The technology is there. It has been, and it's been given freely. The question is, what are you allowing to come? Right now, it's been a major leap that you go from, I'm looking above the surface to below the surface. And then you will get to decide what story you tell about that. We are here to give you the story of amazement and wonder, because that is your truth. So we hope that this helps you understand that you've made a great leap forward with these discoveries. And it's still ball in your court. What are you going to do with it? If you just sit back and go, cool discovery, you'll just go right back into the whole spiral where you've been, where things around you do not work to your advantage. You know, the wars, the poverty, the hunger. Or you take it and say, wow, this is the magnificence of humanity right here before my eyes. Let me embody it. Let me live it. Let me clear through my work. And so I can spread this as an adult, as a healer, rather than just as the needy child. I am broken. Please heal me. Now, we have promised a transmission here to help you link to these energies. And this is quite easy to do. The energy is already there. Hold in your mind either the images you have seen on this portrayal, or what you imagine is possible with the great machines that are beneath the Great Pyramid, which itself is a great part of that great machine. Just imagine it. Hold that in your consciousness. Now, allow. We are connected to Source in a very big way. And through this channel, we will funnel what is coming through from Source to you to make this connection from where you're at into the awareness and consciousness, healing abilities of the Great Pyramid in all its wonder. We will make this connection stronger. And as you go forward, then it is up to you how you use that connection. Do you return to it regularly and bathe in these energies? Do you start to see it as a way to fuel you so you can become more, clear yourself of what's keeping you ill and move into health because you now have this big assist? It doesn't really matter. It's available to you. So let us begin. We will do this through intonation. And after the intonation, we will just be silent. When you hear the intonation stop, we recommend that you spend time connecting to Source. We will have the editor of this message play a beautiful song that can help. Sweet Homa Dula Kamosihu Helachi Koma Tila Hosama Komadio Hi Hokala Simada Koshona Hakoma Sitolaja Kama Ho Ho Lila Mamo Hila Hoso Nakima hona somi koladi ha hati o mi soma kala tahi sobatuyo kamano lado. Now, please connect on your own and let this energy flow through you. Hey, beautiful souls. You always hear me say clear, clear, clear. You don't have to do it alone. 3 days a week, Tracy and I offer channeled clearing and coaching sessions. Get the help you need. You don't have to struggle through things. Get a little bit of assist 3 days a week with channeled clearing and coaching sessions by donation. Check the links below. Stay blessed. Okay, this is Peter. I'm back. Wow. It was like a lullaby when that transmission was coming through me. Just so sweet, the maternal loving energy from Sekhmet. And I think that that's what the connection is to the structures there. It's not just an amplifier of our abilities, but it's knowing that we are loved, and as such, we can do anything. You know how proud you get when you do something when you're a little kid and you first get recognized by your parents for it? Yeah, I think that's what's going on. And we now have the ability to do so much more because of the amplification that's available to us from this discovery. The energy's always been there, but now it's more because we know it and can allow it. God, that's beautiful. Okay, come on, please help me out with a like and a subscribe. Share this video, forward it to people who really can grow from this, interested in what the pyramids are and what this new discovery is all about. Thank you so much. Stay blessed. Bye.